screen's most popular personalities got their apprenticeship in these early melodramas. Recognize the hobo? It's young Lionel Barrymore. The first principle of first aid is not to move the victim. They've practically got him doing setting up exercises. But luckily, this has all happened in front of the home of Dr. Kildare. Lillian Gish, as the maid, is just on the threshold of her great career in pictures. Dr. Kildare, a tree surgeon, really shouldn't treat human patients, but it seems he's always wanted to branch out. There aren't any twigs broken, so the kindly doctor offers some vile-tasting medicine, which Lionel forces himself to take. In case you don't realize this is a villain, he shows his gun. Incidentally, he's another young hopeful trying to make a name in motion pictures, and the name he made was Harry Carey. Harry is in mourning for his oak tree, which died while under the doctor's care, and he's here for revenge. Lionel says goodbye to the kindly tree surgeon as Harry, his eyes heavily made up to denote grief, takes aim. So you can't hit a moving target, eh? Now Harry tells how he pines for his lost oak. Kildare advises him to spruce up. For that he should be shot. The struggle is on, and here's a bit of business familiar to silent movie fans. Lillian is going to phone the police. She's a great help. Harry can't seem to decide whether to shoot him or choke him. If he's not careful, someone's liable to get hurt. Rescued in the nick of time. That cop got there pretty fast, too, which really gives you an idea of how old this picture is. From hobo to hero in one easy reel, and the doctor promises Lionel a job. In this antique story, we find an officer of Cromwell's army searching the home of Bessie Glotz. He's looking for Basil Underwood, Bessie's friend, lover, and deserter from the army. Bessie waits until the soldiers march off stage, and then, look who crawls out of the woodwork. It's Basil. With that outfit, he'd be wiser if he crawled right back in again. Soldiers have always run in his family, and Basil is no exception. He's run longer than anyone else. But Cromwell's men have crept up on him like winter underwear. He's to be imprisoned behind these paper walls, and then, at the ringing of curfew, Basil Underwood must die. The hour of curfew draws near, and Bessie hits on a daring plan. Basil leaves the prison, but Bessie is determined to save him for herself. If she's not careful, she'll put her foot through one of those bricks. She reaches the dizzy height of the bell tower. Curfew must not ring tonight. Something must have gone wrong. This picture isn't even getting one bell. This is the first time a gong ever kicked anybody around. No bong, no bang. They can't shoot him until they fix the bell. It looks as though the old bell ringer is in for it. They're just about to try ringing his neck when Bessie interrupts. Explains all to Cromwell, who decides on a fiendish plan. Instead of shooting Basil, he'll give him back to Bessie. That's a fate worse than death. He also gives him a sword in case he wants to commit harakiri. So ends this romantic story of Basil Underwood, the man who was saved by the bell. Veteran moviegoers will remember handsome Owen Moore, silent screen favorite. In this biograph tearjerker, Owen receives a birthday gift from his mother that can be used either as a cap or a checkerboard. It looks better as a checkerboard. Brother Arbuthnot, a flatfoot, playfully gives Owen some good luck taps on the back. He'll be lucky if he lives through it. Arbuthnot takes his leave of this happy, slightly mangled family for his rightful job of pushing his big feet around the pavement. But Brother Owen also has a job to do. He always wanted to be a second-story man, and he's getting in on the ground floor. Now, keep your eye on his cap. This is known as leaving a clue. Disturbed in his work, Owen cleverly escapes by walking out of the room. By some pretty shrewd deduction, they discover that the safe has been cracked. What to do? Get a cop. And who does the cop turn out to be? Why, it's Arbuthnot. Quickly, he makes notes. One window, open. One safe, also open. But what's this? His brother's cap? Gosh, all hemlock, this is serious. Owen never could keep anything on his mind. This must be his cap. Arbuthnot reports that he has an idea, which comes as a great shock to everybody. The bulldog of justice confronts his brother, who insists that he's been here all the time. He doesn't act one bit suspicious about it either. What about these pearls? This is a tough one, but Owen laughs it off. And now for the $64 question. Owen appeals to the watchdog of society as a brother, but the blue-coated guardian of righteousness is a tower of steel. In the midst of this heart-rending episode comes Mother to plead for her errant boy. Owen tries to dash around left end, but is brought down for a loss of 10 to 20 years. He also gets a nice pair of bracelets to go with the necklace. This is the kind of scene that once brought tears to Nickelodeon audiences. Get a load of Arbuthnot's expression. He tries to be firm. Now he weakens, torn between love and honor. Arbuthnot decides he will do his duty, all of which leads Owen to realize that here is one brother who couldn't spare a crime.